Hey YouTube, hope you're having a good day. It's Lisa Ann BSG. I am making a video today for some accountability. I also, um, I need to just journal this basically, not journal, but you know what I mean. Get this out there for me to go back later and look at. Uh, my last video was a little too emotional for me to go over all the stuff that was going on, and whatnot, so I may be making a few videos. So this video is, just so you know, I won't be doing a weigh-in this week. I usually do it every week when I am making videos. However, it's that time of the month, and I know I'm up 5 pounds, and if I get on that scale, I'm not going to be a happy girl. I always gain 5 pounds. I have from the day I got my period. Sorry guys if you're watching. This is just how it is. I always go up 5 to 7 pounds. Every time. So, not weighing. I have learned that sometimes the scale is evil and it does nothing but damage. So, it's just not worth getting on sometimes. Anyway, with that said, I want to talk about overeating and your internal fat person. We all know we have one. All been there. First, the overeating. So, for the first time in my 8 months of my journey, almost 8 months next week, I overate, and I paid dearly for it. A group of us went out for the first time since my surgery. A group of us went out, my husband and whatnot, and we went to a all-you-can-eat prime rib and crab night. Yeah. Now, for you guys who don't know me that well, I could care less about the prime rib, but crab, oh, my whole plan is to retire on the coast just so I can eat crab for the rest of my life. With that being said, I'm sorry guys, I have kid issues at the moment. Anyway, I made the mistake of talking and eating at the same time. Something our parents taught us that is not okay, ever, and I did it. So, here's what happened. I went to the area and they cut the crab in half and they gave me half a crab. No problem. I knew I wouldn't eat all the crab. So I went back to the table and we were all talking, and I would take a bite and I would start chewing my food, and I'm shaking my head and I'm nodding, and then somebody would ask me the inevitable question, and that of something, and I swallowed before I was ready. And I did that periodically through the night, and I kicked myself and I was like, So with that being said, there came that bite, that bad bite, that bite you knew you shouldn't have taken. I hadn't done that yet, really. Not to this extent. And within 10 minutes, I looked at my husband and I said we had to leave. And he knew that I was not joking, that it was serious. By the time we got from the front door of the restaurant to our car, I was sweating. I wanted to throw up, but I don't think that would have been possible. I have been blessed with not really having too much of a problem with that. By the time we got home, I was sitting on the side of our bed, rocking back and forth, trying to just pray to God it would go through as quickly as possible. And it took an hour. It took an hour for me to stop sweating. It took an hour for me to stop hurting. Working in the medical field, all I could think is that my sleeve had split open. And yes, I have seen that happen. With a gastric bypass patient and with a sleeve patient. So it ran through my head that I was going to be in the ER soon if the pain didn't stop. It did. Thank you. And it will never happen again. I think the reason it did happen, though, is because I was out of my element. At home, I don't have somebody who's talking to me while I eat. At home, I measure my portions. At home, I'm safe. Even going to work, I know, we have portions there that I can portion everything out, and I know that the little paper cup is a cup of food. So be careful, have a plan, and really stick to it, because the pain is not worth anything you're putting in your mouth. Okay, so the inner fat girl. I love my husband. He is the most wonderful man on the planet. He is an enabler. And I mean that in the best way possible. He will do anything to make you smile. He will do anything to make you happy, even at your own demise. My husband was away all day yesterday doing stuff, just busy. We were all busy doing things. And he felt on his way home that he needed to stop at the store and buy me not one, but 2 Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Ah! So he comes home and he shows them to me, and I was like, okay. Put them in the fridge. I'll have them on a different occasion. Not right now. So he did. He felt, I was like, thanks. So he went to bed, and I don't know I went for the fridge, and this is my typical routine. I usually go to the fridge, and I'll look in it, and if there's nothing I see, I get a glass of milk. Milk's my safety. So I got myself a glass of milk, and I was like, oh, there's chocolate. And that little demon down in there, the little fat girl demon. Sorry if this offends anybody, but it is what it is for me. I call her my little fat girl. She's still in there. I still fight her on a daily basis. She didn't go away. My hunger went away, but she didn't go away. And I was like, well, I'm just going to have one. And I don't mean one package. I will open a package and just have 1 Reese's Peanut Butter Cup and put it away. Now, remind you, there's 2 packages in there. And I ate 1 whole package. Oh, that was a mistake. Won't do that again. I'm not sure why, and so I made my husband, I was like, no more, please. We had to have a talk, remind him as to the importance of not bringing me stuff like that. As sweet as it is, and as much as I know he's just trying to make me smile, he's got to find a different way. Bring me a piece of meat. Bring me a bag of jerky. Don't bring me chocolate. But chocolate candy is not what made me fat. What made me fat was pastas, breads. I would eat a whole loaf of bread. I mean, and not the bread. I go to a bakery and buy a loaf of sourdough bread and eat it fresh off the oven. So he's got to learn how to bring me flowers or something. This isn't working. Other than that, really, that's kind of what I wanted to tell people, what I wanted to get out there. I don't see it as so much as feeling, but as a learning experience. Even 8 months out, I'm still learning. And I'm still throwing a curveball every once in a while. And I go, really? Okay. I can't do that. And my husband's learning. And we're learning together. So if you overeat, or if you have a piece of chocolate, you're not failing. You're simply making a bad choice. So make a better choice the next time. And that's what I plan to do, is make better choices. And chocolate equals unhappy face. Oh, and this is a lot of it has to do with, there's a lot of sick babies in the hospital right now, and I have to wear a mask all day around them, which is making my face unhappy. So anyway, I hope you all are having a good day. I hope you all are feeling great, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.